Okay, I got my buddy Nick here, and what did you play?
Hey, good old-fashioned heroes.
Good old-fashioned heroes. Yep. I'm a fan of these. We all are. Well, let's get into the profile then.
All right, start off with the main deck.
Yep.
For the one-ofs, I only play one copy of Honest Neos and Liquid Soldier.
Yes.
Honest Neos, quite honestly, extra 2,500 points to any hero will just about do for any game. Liquid, his first effect, summoning something back from the graveyard is good for endgame or late game, but personally I prefer his secondary effect. When he's fusion summoned to the graveyard or banished for a fusion summon, draw 2 cards, discard 1.
Excellent.
And next up for the two ofs, 2 Shalmist, 2 Solid Soldier.
Okay.
Shalmist is self-explanatory. Send to the graveyard, search for a hero, spell summoner, add a match change. Solid Soldier, normal summon him, get another hero on the deck. When you send from the field to the graveyard, spell summon another hero from in the graveyard in defense mode. Or when he's ever sent to the graveyard by card effect. So, Begecking him, Dark Hole him, or Lightning Storm, I'll get something back for him.
Gotcha.
For my only free of, when it comes to elemental heroes, free Stratos.
3 Stratos, yep. Standard.
If you don't know what Strato is, then he has the effect where whenever he's normal summoned or special summoned, add another hero to deck from deck to hand. This is not a once per turn effect.
That's crazy.
His secondary effect, which can be useful, is if he's normal special summoned, you can destroy as many spells or traps on the field up to the number of heroes, not including himself.
Gotcha.
On to Destiny. For the one-ofs, we got Drawhand, Celestia, Dynatag, and Plasmis.
Everyone's favorite. Oh yeah. Yeah, I felt like to do this a couple of times. So basically, he's just a skill drain.
Yep, skill drain on legs and a absorb effect. So long as I can actually have something on my opponent's side of the field to absorb.
And a strange thing I will say, like, I've seen numerous hero profiles. I don't see this in their profiles. I don't get it. I mean, unless it's a card that not many people are aware of.
It's one of those cards that tends to be a bit bricky.
Okay.
For these two, it's just basically 2 level 4 Destiny heroes I can use for D-Fusion or Destiny Fusion. His effect actually really works if I'm afraid my opponent has Nibiru, since if he's in the graveyard during standby phase, I can special summon him, and if I'm lucky, I can also have match change for my good old Dark Law plays.
Gotcha.
Celestia, he's in the graveyard and I got no cards in hand. Banish him another Destiny hero, draw 2, Dynatag. And his first effect, being able to negate battle damage once when he's in my hand as a hand trap, and burning us both for 1,000 isn't too bad, but his secondary effect where I can boost Dystopia for 1,000 and get him his effect is a bit better.
Gotcha.
Oh, I also play free copies of the old classic.
Oh boy.
Malicious. You can't have a hero deck without Malicious. He will bring you good luck, or he'll be banished by Call of the Grave. Don't really need to say much more there.
No.
Next up, we got the Vision Hero lineup. 2 Increase, 2 Vion, and free Ferris.
Free Ferris.
You want to see Ferris more than you want to see these guys. Ferris will start the plays, Increase will continue, Vion will finish it, and hopefully set you up for your plays after all.
Gotcha.
And with Ferris, just discard a hero, summon him to the field, set Increase to the back row. Increase will tribute off some Ferris, summon himself, bring out Vion. Vion will do his things, mill a hero, and if you can remember, banish a hero from the graveyard to add a poly to hand to extend your plays.
Gotcha.
As for hand traps, I only play 1 monster variant, good old Ash.
Oh, the alternate art one.
She looks so much better this way. Though I still hate seeing Ash when it comes to most games, simply because that means I have 1 less card to work with when I go first, but going second, she is a godsend.
Exactly. That's the problem with hand traps. So you gotta rely on them on your,
On to the spells. For my one-ofs, 1 Rhoda, 1 Mirror Confusion, 1 Reborn the Monster, 1 Hero Lives.
Hero Lives.
Pretty much spell experimenter here. Search for my heroes. Fusion summon from my graveyard for my heroes. bring back my heroes, and search out a hero if I'm starting off, but pay half my life points, which is always that iffy question.
If you got a good hand, you can do it. If you know the payoff, you can do it.
It's always that risk when it comes to Ash Blossom, because you still have to pay your life points for cost.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
For 2-ofs, I only play 1 2-of, 2 polys.
Okay.
Simply because I want to see it, but at the same time, I don't want to see too much of it.
Yes.
It's always that question, do I want to play 1 for yours, whatever. For free up spells, free mass change,
Oh yeah.
free e-call, free fusion destiny. More search power, bring out my mass heroes, and bring out my Destiny heroes and start my plays.
Gotcha.
As for traps, I play 2 1-ofs, 1 D-Tactics, and 1 Magician's, however you're supposed to pronounce that one.
Alchemist?
Yeah.
Okay.
D-Tactics just brings my heroes back up to a good point, since every standby phase, mine or my opponent, and it gets an extra 400 attack points.
Gotcha.
And if I summon out any of my Destiny heroes that are level 8 or higher, I get to start banishing my opponent's cards. And my opponent's MSTs or Twin Twisters, this thing, I get another search.
Gotcha.
This is my oh shit button of sorts. Basically banish 4 heroes from my graveyard, spell summon any hero from my graveyard that has ignoring its summoning conditions. Which means any of my fusion heroes or most cases, whatever not, Plasmus. As for my 2-ofs, which I really wish were 3-ofs, 2 Infinite Impermanents.
Yeah, so good.
Really wish I could get a third, but what can you do with the price it is at now?
They're getting a reprint.
Oh, but it's going to be short printed, no doubt. That's it for the main deck. As for the extra deck, let's start off with the Mass Heroes. 1 Dark Law, 1 Blast, 1 Anki, and 1 Acid.
Ooh.
All good, all beneficial, and Dark Law is still considered the floodgate of floodgates.
I would bet. Yep.
Blast just in here in case I need to get Stratos off the field quickly before he gets hit by something. Though his secondary effect where he can spin a face spell or trap card on the field for 500, still good. Anki, beat stick, destroying, go and being able to skip over my opponent's defenses and hit them directly for 14, good. Acid, oh Acid, you and Absolute Zero make heroes so much better. Blow up my opponent's back row and field spells and decrease their monster's attack power by 300 per destroyed card. On to the elementals. Just as I mentioned, we got my Absolute Zero, Sunriser, and the Shining.
The shine. Oh yeah.
Absolute Zero is kind of a mainstay if you ever play liquid monsters in Hero, since anybody leaves field by any means, your opponent loses all their monsters.
Yeah.
Sunriser, newest card, so good, requires 2 heroes with different attributes. After he's summoned, search out your Miracle Fusion. He also boosts all heroes on the field by 200 for each different attribute you control on the field, so it's at least 200 if you control lights. There's also the fact whenever a hero is involved in battle except for himself, pop 1 card on the field.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy when Master Robot comes out because you get them all out.
True enough. Shining is one of my more, well, just in case endgame I need something to push for game. He gains an extra 300 for each banished hero. He requires a emerald hero and a light monster, and when he leaves the field, I get to put 2 more heroes back into my graveyard, which, depending on what I'm playing against, can be really decent. Onto the Destiny hero builds, we got 2 Destinies, Dystopia and Dangerous. Dystopia, definitely for time plays. Fusion summon out him, burn your opponent for 1600, and then pretty much do your hero plays and see if you can time out the clock. If his points are different from when his normal ones, pop 1 card in the field, that's a once per turn. Dangerous is a Foolish Burial, and the one I go for if I need to get Shadow Mist in the graveyard and search for more heroes.
Gotcha.
For Vision, we got Absoluter and Trinity. Absoluter is a generic hero I can bring out with pretty much anything. You can decrease or increase the attack power, or decrease the attack power of any of my opponent's monsters by the attack power of one of my hero monsters. Trinity's an FDK on legs.
Pretty much, yeah.
His attack power will go to 5,000 when he's fusion summoned, and he can attack 3 times the turn he's fusion summoned. Only downside, can only attack monsters. On to the extra heroes. I play 1 Wonder Driver, 2 Cross Crusaders, and 1 Dread Decimator.
Oh god.
Cross Crusader, MVP when it comes down to it. You go into him, you bring back whatever Destiny hero you have in the graveyard, tribute him off, and search for another hero.
Yeah.
Wonder Driver is more late game kind of thing. You summon him out, bring down the hero below him, be his normal, special, or whatever. You can grab an air fusion card from the graveyard instead face down behind him.
Yeah.
Dread Decimator, boost your heroes up and does piercing. Enough said with that.
Yep.
As for the side deck, really didn't go into too much today. Played free sphere mode for the spiral plays. Just want to clear that field. Back row destruction. Free cosmic cyclones. I want to keep cards in my hand. I don't want to discard them for Twin Twister. Orcus, because I'm petrified of those things. Free system down. For another fusion deck like Shadow's, or in case I went through a fearful mirror match with heroes. Triple D barrier.
Yes.
And just because, quite honestly, just in case I had to go second, you just need it.
It's a staple. It is.
True enough.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks so much for showing off your hero deck. It does well. I will say that. I have my experience with it, but yes, it does.
Yeah, and it's the only deck that actually did really well today. My other deck, Zombies, kind of fizzled.
Fizzled. Okay. Oh, boo-hoo. Anyway, thanks so much.
No problem.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe and be sure to click on the bell for notifications. You can also check me out on Facebook. The link is in the description below. Happy dueling!